Sustainable Development Goals. Goal 5, Gender Equality. Targets. 5.1 End all forms of discrimination against all women and girls everywhere. 5.2 Eliminate all forms of violence against all women and girls in the public and private spheres, including trafficking and sexual and other types of exploitation. 5.3 Eliminate all harmful practices, such as child, early and forced marriage and female genital mutilation. 5.4 Recognize and value unpaid care and domestic work through the provision of public services, infrastructure and social protection policies, and the promotion of shared responsibility within the household and the family as nationally appropriate. 5.5 Ensure women's full and effective participation and equal opportunities for leadership at all levels of decision-making in political, economic, and public life. 5.6 Ensure universal access to sexual and reproductive health and reproductive rights, as agreed in accordance with the Program of Action of the International Conference on Population and Development and the Beijing Platform for Action and the outcome documents of their review conferences. 5.a Undertake reforms to give women equal rights to economic resources, as well as access to ownership and control over land and other forms of property, financial services, inheritance, and natural resources, in accordance with national laws. 5.b Enhance the use of enabling technology, in particular information and communications technology, to promote the empowerment of women. 5.c Adopt and strengthen sound policies and enforceable legislation for the promotion of gender equality and the empowerment of all women and girls at all levels. COVID-19 response. Women are not only the hardest hit by this pandemic, they are also the backbone of recovery in communities. Every COVID-19 response plans, and every recovery package and budgeting of resources, needs to address the gender impacts of this pandemic. This means 1. Including women and women's organizations in COVID-19 response planning and decision-making. 2. Transforming the inequities of unpaid care work into a new, inclusive care economy that works for everyone. And 3. Designing socio-economic plans with an intentional focus on the lives and futures of women and girls. The Run Women has developed a rapid and targeted response to mitigate the impact of the COVID-19 crisis on women and girls, and to ensure that the long-term recovery benefits them, focused on 5 priorities. 1. Gender-based violence, including domestic violence, is mitigated and reduced. 2. Social protection and economic stimulus packages serve women and girls. 3. People support and practice equal sharing of care work. 4. Women and girls lead and participate in COVID-19 response planning and decision-making. 5. Data and coordination mechanisms include gender perspectives.